Good morning. Saturday, it's about 9:30. I'm gonna get started on the 4Runner now. We're finally gonna do some stuff to get those tires on, to get these tires on. Here's what I got. If I haven't shown you already, I got these upper control arms, adjustable. They're very similar to the SPC if they're not SPC. I just don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure they're SPC, just unlabeled, whatever that means. Anyways, got those, I'm gonna toss on. Now, as far as front suspension, I've been going back and forth on it and I haven't really let you guys know what I'm gonna do. But I've decided that since I'm just wanting to test out and find the fitment and see if these 305s even work, I wanna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna go ahead and add this on. I know a bunch of you guys just basically paused this video and stopped it, but wait and hold on a minute because I'm still gonna go with the Dobinsons, but I wanna test and tune and see how much lift I actually need. This is supposed to give me 2 1/4 inch lift, so I'm gonna put these on top of the Pro front struts and see if that's actually true and if it'll work for these tires. Because what I want to make sure is I get the right, basically, lift. I don't want to go too high or too low and just kind of be off point. So I'm going to work with this first, go from there, and figure that out. I also picked up a diff drop. Are you wearing shorts? I also picked up a diff drop that I'm going to go ahead and toss on. It also comes with, I think, a front skid drop, but I still need to get some front armor anyways. But at least I can get the diff drop done while I'm in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss these 3 on. I'll do a quick before measurement and after measurement, and we'll see how everything looks. If you're curious about this little guy, check out Dynamically Free. We're gonna be doing a rebuild on this for Shay. This is her bike, she's gonna be riding it around. Quick front driver side measurement. This is still with the 255s. Yeah, the 255s and just the Toy Tech lift. So right now we're at about 36.5. We'll do the other side as well, and then we'll do an after with the lift, and then an after once I get the tires swapped on. Passenger side, 36 3/4. Passenger side's a little bit taller, so 36 3/4. So if we get up to 36, 38.5-ish, hopefully that'll be enough. I think the back measures right at 38.5. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, the back's at 38.5, so if I can get those both level out a little bit more, that'll work out anyways, and we'll see how these fit. Hopefully this is extremely uneventful, because after I toss this all on, I gotta go get an alignment super fast. Look at those calf veins, that is ridiculous. I'm probably not gonna film too much of the install. I do have an installation video of how to do this for the fronts, and I'll post that somewhere up top for you guys. So I'm gonna try and make this super quick and just see how this works out. The only thing I haven't done before is the upper control arm, so the alignment of the ball joints and the caster is gonna be kind of interesting, but I'm just gonna try and put them at a +2, like a neutral caster, and hopefully that'll work out for now until I get it aligned. For size comparison, check this out. That's 6 of the tires we already have on the rig, and that's 5 that we're gonna be putting on the rig. So for anyone who hasn't seen, this is what we're running up front. As you can see, this angle is horrible. These needed to be swapped out. That's how the setup looks before, and I'm gonna get in here and swap this all out. I'm highly considering taking off my front sway bar. I think I'm going to do that to give it a little bit more extension as well. We'll see. Okay, after the first side took me forever, I got the second side finally done. Spacer installed, new upper control arms on, need to grease these and go take it for an alignment now. Everything looks good. I can go ahead and measure this after I button it all together, but I'm also going to go ahead and do the diff drop while I have all of this off. You see the front sway bar is out too. I think I'm going to drive around with it off today just to kind of see how it feels. Obviously you get a lot more droop with it off for wheeling, but we'll check it out from here. Let's put the wheels back on and lower the diff. If you can't tell, I'm tired. It's hot today. Probably in the hundreds again, but getting this done. Gotta get it to the alignment shop today. Need to get that taken care of. Real quick, if anyone is curious on what a diff drop is and what it does, there's the spacers. All you have to do is put a jack underneath the diff right here. You're gonna take off this skid plate, obviously, and you're gonna replace these stock bolts with longer bolts, and you put a spacer there. All it does is tilt the diff a little bit forward so that it lowers this angle right here and it helps lower it out. It's only needed, I think, above 2-inch lift, but they're like 30 bucks, so it doesn't hurt at all. It just adds a little bit more angle for everything and it relieves some stress Nothing crazy, but still, 30 bucks, well worth the time. It also they usually come with some spacers too, so you can lower your skid plate to help compensate as well, so it's not just butting up here. I have a lot of stuff taken off right now, so it's real easy to see what it looks like, but that is all that's needed and how to do a diff drop. Super easy. I'm not gonna do a how-to on this because you're literally just replacing bolts after you put a jack under that to support it. Sorry about that. Okay, there he goes. If you got any questions on that, just let me know, but it's really simple. A lot longer of an afternoon than I expected, but got the front diff drop on, got the sway bar back on. I put it back on just because I figure I can unbolt it later on if I want to, but I wanted it back on for now. Upper control arms, 2 1/4 inch front spacers are on. I do still have to put the skid plate on, but I'm running out of time and I want to get it aligned, so I'll wait to do the skid plate when I get back home. And for now, I'm going to go get the alignment. Hopefully I can get that done today because then I'll be good enough to put the tires on. So we'll see how it does and see how it feels. And I mean, it's obviously quite a bit taller than it was, so hopefully it'll settle on the way back, on there and back, and we'll go from there. Like I said, I'm tired, guys. Sorry about the lack of enthusiasm and whatnot. Back home from the alignment place. As you can see, that's still not good. I need to adjust this right here. I need to adjust that out this way as far as possible towards the side of the rig. The alignment shop, they were able to do, that's a lot of spacer. So I was at the alignment shop and they were able to do some alignment, but they said that they didn't, so it's obviously Saturday and they're busy, right? And they have 2 lifts for the alignments. One with a full post lift that lifts it up, and then one, a shorter lift. Well, they put mine on the shorter lift and they call me and they're like, hey, we just don't have enough time because we didn't put it on the right lift and we're moving your vehicle all around. We don't know how to adjust these control arms. Fair enough. So anyways, they were able to do somewhat of an alignment, but not a full alignment for me, so that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna adjust it a little bit more from the top as much as I can. But other than that, it's on. I think I broke a ABS sensor line because my lights are going crazy. I had to unplug the passenger side one, and maybe I messed up the line. I don't know. I'm hoping it just goes away. I'll look at the lines more tomorrow, Sunday in the morning, because I'll adjust that out tomorrow morning as well. It looks really, really bad from this angle, as you can probably see. Anyways, so let me give you a quick measurement for today, and then that'll wrap up this Saturday. It's taller. It's definitely taller. You can feel it too when you're driving. I might even need to lift the back up another inch to compensate. Probably. I might have went too high. Again, that's the whole point of this testing. And just a quick measurement for the front. So now we are at 39.5 and we started at 36.5. So right around 3-inch lift for now. Hopefully it'll settle down an inch because I don't want it to be that tall. That's probably way too much. But I have a lot more space now. So as far as hitting, I don't hit at all. I might even, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna toss these tires on and we'll see what we can do. I'd put them on tomorrow, but everything's closed now because it's Sunday. But that's how it looks. I'll tinker with it a little bit more and we'll go from there. Good morning. I'm sorry about the footage yesterday. It was hot and I was trying to get things done quickly so I could get a alignment. So I apologize if things didn't flow very well. But I'm done with everything at this point. I went ahead and pushed the caster? I can't remember which one it is, but I moved the top of the upper control arms out so that things were a little bit more level. I'll do a quick walk around for you guys to finish things up. And as I mentioned, this wraps up the next step of getting those 34's, getting these tires on. Next, I just gotta figure out what wheels I wanna mount these to and put them on. Again, I'm not sure if I wanna put them on the stock wheels or find some steel wheels. I'd love to do the steel wheels, but they're heavier. I don't really want to pay for spare wheels because they're just steel wheels when I can just put that money towards something else. But they're also pretty cheap too, so I'll figure it out. I like the look, but I also already have wheels on my rig, so do I use them? I don't know. It's just a style thing. Either way, these are going on this week, so be prepared for that. It'll be fun. I'm so ready to go wheeling. I've already gained a couple inches up front, and I need to get these tires on, get a little bit more clearance. It's gonna be a whole different experience. I'm tired of running with such small tires for so long. It's like frustrating on the trails. Anyways, let me show you this. Also, I wanna have a question. If anybody's done a diff drop up front, please let me know how you did the skid plates. I know sometimes it comes with a spacer. Mine came with a spacer, it came with 2 spacers, as in 2 different little ones, not like 2 pairs. It was 1 pair. But I don't know exactly where to put them, and things aren't really lining up. So if you guys did it differently, please let me know, because it doesn't look right to me. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like and do a full walk around for you guys. All right, let's do this. The front looks way taller than the back, but I think it's only an inch. I'll get you an actual measurement. It is up there though. I don't know how I feel about that angle though. And yes, I ruined my ABS sensor wire. My thing is going crazy now. And there you go, that's what I was talking about with the skid. See how it has a gap right there now? That's from the diff drop. So the one in the back, there's 2 bolts. That one could use a spacer, but then again, it doesn't line up with this one. So does this one need a spacer as well? In all 4 corners to drop it down now? Is that how you guys are running this? I'm really curious, so let me know please, because it doesn't look right. Show you an angle from the front. See what I'm talking about? You got that, like this goes here and then it drops. There's a gap right here, and then that's the second skid plate. So yes, please let me know how you guys are running that. I'm very curious to know how this works with the diff drop. Anyways, that's where it's at. I don't know how long I'm gonna run it like this. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. Tell me what you guys think. I'm interested to know your thoughts. Anyways, again, thank you guys. Tell me what you think about how it looks. I've got mixed opinions on it. I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna run this setup. I'll test it out, I'll get a feel for it. I think it's too tall. That's my opinion. I'll figure it out. Like I said, hopefully it'll settle. I was expecting it to be about 1 inch lower. I definitely have enough room for these, that's for sure. But I need to look at it a little bit more as far as what I'm actually got going on. Thanks again, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're new, please subscribe. Thanks again guys, hope you had a great weekend. And we will go from there. All right, we'll see you on the flip side. This ball joint had 34,000 miles on it. I think maybe it's still good. I don't know. You tell me.